Hello everyone, and welcome back to RuneScape. It's been a little while since the last episode, and I've been doing a little bit of RuneScape here and there when I have the time. Specifically, I did do enough pickpocketing of elves in Prifddinas to finally get a crystal acorn, so we'll be planting that in a second. But first of all, before we get to the main part of this episode, I have an XP book to read, because we are about to hit a major goal. Yes, Constitution 99. Very nice. Skill Mastery. Now we can go ahead and talk to this lady here, who I believe will sell us a skill cape of Constitution. I have the money right here. Alright, there we go. I don't know whether or not the glitch still exists, but there was a glitch where having this in your bank just makes it work. Like, it won't work when you're wearing it, instead it'll work when it's in your bank. Or like on a cape rack or something, which would be nice, because I'm not going to be wearing it today, but I would very much like to have the benefit from it. But anyway, I gotta find there's this cape outfit thing. Yeah, it turns you into a really old-looking skeleton. There we go. That is that, and now we have to head on over to Prifddinas to just do a couple things real quick before we get to the main meat of this episode, which is basically, I've decided that since this week is a Dungeoneering week, where there's bonuses for Elite Dungeons and Dungeoneering, we're going to do the Curse of the Black Stone quest, which requires you to do each of the Elite Dungeons once. But we'll get to that in a second, because this should grow instantly. There we go. Look at it grow. I love the Crystal Tree. It's basically just free farming experience every day that you remember to check it. 15k farming experience, and you get a crystal fruit thing every single day at the reset, which is only in an hour, so by the end of this episode we could actually come back and get that, most likely. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put that back on, and then we are going to head on over to the Max Guild real quick to unfurl our thing before we get started on the Temple of Aminishi. Now, I will warn you guys that I'm not great at the Elite Dungeons. I'm actually what you might describe as terrible. We're doing the story mode. You would think that would make it easy. It probably won't. I'll try. I really struggle with the Sanctum Guardian. The second boss in there, I think I did okay with the time I fought against him. Although that was a while ago. So who knows now, but... Okay, what in the world was that? My camera. Trying to find HP. Where is... And there we have it. Alright. So now we can go ahead and head on over to... Well, you know what? We'll go to Prifddinas, Lodestone again, because I want to gather my items up. We're not going to, like, try too hard on what items I bring. I'll probably bring a Bunyip, Excalibur, the elf crystal thing, and a bunch of general items, but, you know, we're not going to go too crazy here. It's Excalibur... It's the Elven Ritual Shard. It is a Bunyip. I do have it. Okay. Overloads of the Holy variety, because why not? I actually do need to remember to use those as well. And then food-wise, bring typical cave fish, as I have known to do. I should be wearing everything I need. Yes, I do believe this is everything, except I want to bring my camel staff instead of my augmented staff. And for that, I'll need air runes then, I suppose. Glad I remembered that. I usually forget the air runes. I hate having to remember runes. I wish they'd update it so that fire spells only needed fire runes. But as it is, we will probably just use the air spells, because I mean, Temple of Aminishi seems like it'd be water focused, so I don't feel like fire would be any benefit, would it? I have no idea. But anyway, I think that is just about everything that we need to do this. I can't remember anything else that we would want. So let's go ahead and go over to Port Sarim. We unlocked the title of the Naragi? Why did we get that? I have no idea. Genuinely, I don't know. Isn't the Naragi, like, Dungeoneering related? I have no idea. No clue, but let's head on over to Aminishi so we can do this temple. Basically, how this is going to work is this is going to be 4 episodes in a row, including this one. The first 3 is doing an elite dungeon each. Probably take a while for each elite dungeon. And then the last episode will just be the actual quest, which will go much faster because we won't have to do the elite dungeons during the quest. Otherwise, it would end up being like a 5-hour episode or some ridiculous thing, which I don't think we want. That would probably be best to avoid. But I want to do them all in a row because the dungeons are technically part of the quest, even if we're doing everything out of order. You'll just have to use your imagination and pretend that I'm doing this episode in the middle of the 4th episode instead of before. But it can't be helped. It just cannot. But yeah. A lot of things been happening. They got rid of the sigil slot. I would get sigils, but it would take too long to get one before this episode. And, I mean, obviously this has to be done this week if I want to benefit. So, I guess I should talk about the benefit. The main benefit, and the reason I'm doing this, is we get a free death for each dungeon. So we're going to be able to enter here, which I've been in here before. I don't remember if I had an episode on it. Apparently I was in the Shadow Reef too. I guess I showed that off and got to the first boss, I remember. Yeah, story mode, please. But yeah, I've been in here before, but I can't remember if it was on episode or not. But I've not, like, done anything, maybe. Kind of wandered around. I probably gathered some of the lore pages, but I don't really remember. But anyway, I'm going to kind of just be a noob, do things, try not to die, good stuff, you know. Go ahead and activate vampirism right now, because we're going to need it. I won't lie. Apparently we have a, whatever they're called, contract for these guys, so that's useful. We'll fill it up pretty soon. The nice thing is we are getting a little bit of dungeoneering experience from killing these guys, so that's good. Even though it's story mode, so we won't get much. Right. I don't think we need to even unlock that door. I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and just keep on killing these guys. So in story mode, I think it like halves the health or something of enemies, but the main thing is it reduces their damage by 90%. So we shouldn't really need to eat much. I just don't want this to take forever, because I don't know how I'm going to do against the bosses. Like, I still struggle against the bosses, I think. There we go, we can return to Ling, if so desired. I've tried to do these in non-story mode on my main account, and it's not gone well. I'm not good at it. I feel like I probably need to work my way up through other bosses. Like, if I could master God of War's Dungeon 2, then maybe I could come back here and be good. But as it is, I'm still a noob. Trying to get better, though, you know? I'm upgrading. I spent a lot of the Slayer week. Part of the reason why I haven't made much progress on this account is I spent the Slayer week actually doing Slayer and stuff on my main account, because I'm tired of him not being 120 in the 120 skills. So, yeah, he got, like, the corrupted Slayer mask and some other stuff out of that small bit of effort I actually put into him, which was nice, you know? Okay, is that a thing over there then? Yeah, Acolyte's diary page. We could gather those, I guess, when we have the time. There we go, inspect. 14 more to finish. I don't know if that means we already had some. Okay, yeah, it looks like we already had some. Good stuff, but obviously I was not putting much effort into gathering them. And I still won't, because this is an unofficial run. Alright, so yeah, we opened up that. We could go in there. We don't have to go in there, so we won't, because honestly, I don't want to spend too much time in these dungeons in story mode. If it was the regular mode, I might, but we're not getting drops or anything, really. We're just trying to get through this. Yep, a lot of guys here. I went with magic because there's a few things where being able to attack at a range is effective, and obviously we have the nice camel staff, which is pretty good. I feel like I do better damage with a camel staff than I do with Drygors, even though they're tier 90. I don't know. That's what I noticed while doing Slayer, though. I was killing stuff faster. I think it was the King Black Dragon I was slaying. Oh, that's the other thing, is my main account got the King Black Dragon pet at like the upper 300s of kills, which I think is fairly lucky. It's my first boss pet, so I'm happy about that. Inspires me to work on it on this account more, for sure. Our current one is Greater Demons, which I've been slacking on. If I had another task other than Greater Demons, I might have done this account on the Slayer week, but I really just did not feel like spending the amount of time necessary to defeat that many of Karel's. I'll get it done, but just not now. Oh good, so we got a mini-boss here who's decided to start attacking me. He will give us... Oh, why did this guy start attacking me now? What a jerk. I hate him. Oh well, we'd better use prayer for this, because this guy is actually pretty tanky, it looks like. But we will defeat him. Stuff. Apparently there was also a lot of bugs. This is why this episode's happening today instead of the past 2 days, is there was a lot of bugs with this week's update. I witnessed a few of them myself, where it was like spamming messages every time you teleported and stuff. Don't really know how that happens, but such is the case. This week was not a great week, but we'll get through it. Try to do one of these episodes a day, and we'll be done on time. You know, it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Luckily, my recording situation has improved, although it would help if my apartment's maintenance would quit getting in the way, you know? Just randomly showing up, doing stuff. Because first, our tub was leaking, and then they're working on my neighbor's stuff. And, we're gonna get a new thermostat installed, which I don't know when that's gonna happen. Could happen any day, this week, next week, a year from now, after I move out, you know, whenever it could happen. They like to interrupt me when I least expect it. Please just kill this guy. Thank you. I have to say, this goes really easily when you're not taking damage and you have an overload active. This is very good. Vampirism plus story mode equals easy times. I do have a goal of someday getting good at Elite Dungeons. I feel like I could do it. I feel like this is within my capabilities. Just not today, but months from now, maybe. Oh, you know what? Let's grab this page real quick. Come on, grab it. The less pages I have to worry about later, the better. So if I see one that's real easy to get, then might as well. Alright, moving on down. Got more people to fight. Got some of those dragons. We're getting close to the first boss, which I suck at really just terribly. Part of it's because it is like a surge and timing related boss, which I've never been good at surging. I don't know how other people are so good at it. Hey, can we kill this guy, please? The Sodapanas are really annoying in normal difficulty. They still be annoying to kill in this mode. I'm holding off on the overload though, because I don't think that we need it. And I don't want to waste too many overloads on this quest, because, let's face it, I don't think it's necessary. Yeah, the big thing though, and the big reason why I want to get this quest done before I do non-story mode is because this gives you a 10% decrease in damage in normal mode once you do Curse of the Black Stone. So I feel like if I'm ever going to be able to do normal mode, it's going to have to be through having a 10% damage reduction. Otherwise I'll just be too dead too much of the time to ever accomplish anything. The real question is, which Elite Dungeon do I try to master first? It might be the second one. I think the second one was the one I had the least amount of trouble with the bosses on my main account. But obviously in normal mode that'll be different. And the multiplying slimes they have in that one are a bit scary, to say the least. But I don't know, we can do it. Everyone else makes it look so easy, I have to be able to do it someday. It will feel good to get this quest out of the way, because, you know, it's 4 quest points, so it helps with, like, Tears of Guthix time and stuff. We're kind of doing things... I'm ignoring the whole recommended quest thing, because, honestly, I don't think it really matters that much for Curse of the Blackstone. Like, it's storyline-based, but I don't think it's that important. After all, we've also done, you know, the Fossil Island quest, which obviously is in front of every single quest I had done before, or not done for that matter. Alright, taking care of that. Now we just have to kill all these R-hats. Should be a piece of cake. Annoyingly, these don't count as a dragon for dragon cluster tasks. I checked on my main account. They do not. I feel like they should. It would be cool if they did, because they don't show up in the beast kill log, I think, do they? I don't know, I'd have to look. We can. Slayer creature kills. Yeah, they're not here, but they do track the kills regardless, which I don't know why they're not there then. But I'm pretty sure they have the kills and you can quick chat them. I don't know if the ones in the dungeon count for the quick chat, especially the story mode dungeon, because this would definitely be an easy way to pad your numbers if you did story mode a lot. I'm sad I missed out on the whole story mode thing where you could just keep running the mini bosses in story mode, like the first mini boss, get like 5k dungeoneering tokens or something. Super easy. Much easier than how it currently is. Although, I mean, with the double tokens right now, in the same amount of time, you can probably get more than that from a large dungeon. But that's only this week, so, you know, limitations there. I think about it, I wonder if we get anything extra in story mode in terms of, like, the mini bosses still give tokens, right? 500? Does it say that anywhere? Yeah, 1k. So yeah, it does double that. That's pretty cool. 417. We're less than 1 million away from getting the permanent gold accumulator, which is my dream to have. It's the only thing, not having that is the only thing keeping me from, like, just AFK training against abyssal demons or something, because it just feels like I'm missing out. And I hate feeling like I'm missing out on something, even though it's stupid. I know, but it's like I'd rather work on getting those tokens before I do it than after. And that goes for AFKing just about anything that drops coins. It's just like, I could have even more. Oh well. This is going pretty well, I have to say. We're not even remotely in danger. Our only problem is if vampirism runs out before we reach Seiryu, because that's going to be the tough fight. It's a long fight. Oh look, we got some KaBobs. Good stuff. That offer has not been doing very well lately. Like, after I filled up the first 5k and reset the offer, this second 5k is taking a lot longer. And has a lot more gaps where it just doesn't buy any for, like, weeks. At least it feels that way, I don't know. Could be one of those confirmation bias things where you're like, once you start noticing the times it doesn't buy, then you just keep noticing them. No idea. Raw Rocktail there, thanks to my crappy perk that I don't really want, but it came with my scavenging too. So I don't really have a choice. Unless I want to re-perk it again, which is not really worth it. Just because of annoying random drops. I did realize that I should have augmented Virtus legs because they have the same drain rate, but they have better stats. Because they have like a prayer bonus. And they're only like 20-something million, I think. Upper 20s, I think. I might upgrade at some point. At the very least, if I ever augment my body, it will be a Virtus in all likelihood. I've never owned a Virtus. But the main reason I haven't augmented the body, by the way, is partially it's just because I'm so terrible at getting perks. But also because it doesn't help in Dominion Tower because of the no body debuff thing. So like, I could have it, but one of the big things that I'm trying to make myself focus on, which I've not been doing well. I mean, I did 2 runs in Dominion Tower this week just to get Constitution 99. And I'll probably do the same thing to get maybe Defense 99 soon. So that we can have the defense perk. That'd be nice. And also, obviously we are, you know, a matter of a few runs away from reaching 99 prayer. which would be nice. Okay, this guy's a jerk. We're gonna kill these Sakadagamis instead. Then we will have to get ready for my bow, which is the knockoff of the giant thing at the beach party, which no longer happened. Which I guess does help with making this look more original, right? If new players have never seen Claudia, then they will not realize that the Sanctum Guardian is just Dark Claudia. Alright. Something annoying with these bosses is if you start the fight before someone runs in, they can't get in. It's just kind of annoying. Kind of a little annoying. Happened to me once, because I was doing a test run with both of my accounts and seeing how it was. Oh great, we got a shard of magical energy. Add to my shard bag. Guessing that would be the Constitution shard then? Alright, so here we are. This is going to be a tough fight. I'm actually quite worried, just because how noob I am. We will prepare ourselves with everything that I can think of to prepare. Okay. Expect newbiness. For one thing, I don't even really remember the exact details of how this works. Okay, so I know you're supposed to stand, like, over here, right? Or is it over there? I think it's over here. I could be wrong, though. It could be over here you're supposed to stand. It was over there that you're supposed to stand. Luckily, the damage is so reduced that... Okay, where am I going? Alright, so we're good there. And the one thing that has changed is I do have double surge now, which I never had on my previous attempts. Which would be good if I was paying attention. Dang it, I messed up. Oh well. It's fine. We don't really have to worry. Like, I can probably ignore mechanics here, and we'll probably be fine. As long as I don't stand in the purple. Which I think is easy enough. Alright, so we got the purple again. I could probably just dump this inside the purple again, and it'd be fine. Like, you can stand in there a little bit. I think the damage goes up. Yeah, I should probably quit standing on this side, but like I said, I think we can just do this. I've not even been using prayer, apparently. Whoops. I could be using protection prayer as well. It's hitting me with ranged, I guess, and melee. Yeah, I'll go stand in the purple real quick. Overlap the purples. I don't know if that makes it worse or not. It might. They're saying a lot of junk in text. This thing can talk really well, apparently. You know what, we're actually going to go stand on the correct side this time. Amazing, I know. Okay, we got the purple thing again. Maybe this time we'll actually get it far away like we're supposed to. Yeah, we did. Look at that. I actually did a mechanic. Alright, so yeah, now we just gotta run over here. Problem is I'm not attacking while I'm running. Cube. They do spawn these guys. We can just ignore them in this mode. We do want to move over here. You know what, we can just dump this here. I don't even care anymore. Please attack. Oh, right, I have auto-retaliate off because I was in Dominion Tower. I always have to remember that. It's very bad. Do not want to be not attacking. That's for sure. Alright, let's jump on over here. Alright, we're going to have the blue thing. We can wait. I'm going to try to stack it on top of this one. I think that's going to be my lazy strategy for this mode. I don't think that strategy would be a good idea in normal mode. Oh wait, no, I'm supposed to be on this side. Alright, move on over here. We got this. Like, this actually was a lot easier than I remembered this being. I don't know if I just was remembering when it was only 33% damage reduction or what, but this has been a really easy fight. There we go, we get another 1k tokens. These guys are jerks and decide to start attacking me right after I started doing my victory dance for defeating the Sanctum Guardian. Oh well. So that is the second hardest boss of the dungeon gone, from what I remember. Now we get to go fight the easiest one next, but after traveling through a lot more dungeon... Well, let's use prayer to finish this last one off, because these guys are annoying. Good news is it took us, 20 minutes to get to that point, based on my aura time, so if we can do equal timing for the next two, we will keep vampirism for the whole duration and not have to worry too much about food. Of course, this is all because I don't have Soul Split because of Dominion Tower, which I need to get that goal done. Like, seriously, I should stop putting it off. It's really bad. Okay, we need to kill the Cloaked Zealots because they spawn unlimited guys. I remember this now. I didn't remember them being in this first dungeon. Yeah, they're very bad. They're in the third one as well, underwater. And they are very annoying there too. They just spawn so fast. Like, it'd be okay if they spawned like at half the speed that they spawn them, but the rate they spawn them is just crazy. Even if you focus on them first, they're gonna be able to spawn a good amount if you're not really try-harding. Alright, well, we can go over here. There's gonna be something around here, right? Yeah, Taijutsu, or however you want to pronounce them. Right, there's another Cloaked Zealot. You didn't notice that. Probably should kill that. Go quick. Goodbye, Cloaked Zealot. You are not wanted here. Alright, we're about to lose our Overload, which is what's been making this so easy. So that's sad. We got two more Cloaked Zealots here. I do remember this area being full of... Oh, very annoying. There's also usually a mini-boss around here at this point, but not always. Mini-boss locations are not guaranteed, I would assume, because there's a random selection of mini-bosses that you can have. Trying to get through these guys before our overload runs out, that would be a smart thing to do. There we go. Also, basically, I'm just kind of rushing through this, but whenever you take down one of these gates, it stays taken down if you die and come back, or leave for any reason. Things will respawn unless you take down the gate. So, like, if you kill one of them and then come back, it'll respawn, but if you kill both of them and it opens the gate, then neither of them will come back. It is the checkpoint system of this, although you can't teleport to there, you can only teleport to the chests. I'm not seeing a mini-boss here so far. Could be one further down. I don't know all the mini-boss locations, due to being a noob. I would like to fight the mini-bosses, but I don't know where they are. We will check it out. These guys are very dangerous. Like, they do serious damage with this spinning move. That thing will kill you fast at normal damage rates. At these reduced damage rates, it's really nothing. But I should probably kill the Cloaked Zealots first, instead of them. I'm used to those guys being dangerous, but no, it's the Cloaked Zealots that are annoying. Killed one, kill the other, please. I think there's 3 of them. Easy. Get out of here, Zealots. Nobody likes you. So something exciting that happened this week as well is OBS Studio released a beta where they have a pause recording feature. And that's a feature I've been waiting for a long time, because that will basically let me do like lazy editing of my videos. For example, like say that I got 90% through a boss fight in this dungeon and then I died. What I could do is I could pause the recording until I get back to that point and then unpause it. And it's like editing your video, but requires no extra effort. You don't have to re-encode the video or anything. I don't currently use OBS Studio for my RuneScape recordings because all my settings and stuff are perfect in the original OBS, but I'm going to be switching it over. I don't know when, hopefully this week. I might wait for it to get out of beta, I'm not yet sure. But it's very exciting. I don't know how much I'll use it in this series, just because we are kind of past the point where it would have been the most useful. But I'm sure there'll be situations where it will be extremely useful. Yeah, there is no mini-boss over here, though. That sucks. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be really useful for my other channel more, though. It'll let me play some games that I had been kind of avoiding, because there's a lot of downtime in them, and the editing takes forever. But if I can just be like, well, it's nighttime in Minecraft, I can just pause the recording, then maybe I'll play Minecraft again. I've been wanting to play Minecraft again. I had so much fun with that game in the past, modding it and stuff. I want to get back to modding too. Not necessarily just Minecraft, but also I've been wanting... I once made a really funny mod in Command & Conquer Red Alert 1, of all things. I want to go back and remake it. Like, it's a really tiny mod, and I don't know if anyone's ever done it, but I want to go back and make that mod. Because it feels like it's something that like I couldn't get to happen again. I feel like I went back and tried to do it a second time, and it just wouldn't happen. There's other things from that when I was a kid. It's one of those things where your memory is just, like, not perfect. Although I'm sure I did this mod. There's other things I remember as a kid that I'm not sure actually happened. Like, I could have sworn, I swear, I remember, with my friend's Game Shark, getting an item called the Master Rod in the first generation of Pokemon games that could catch level 100 fish. But I have never found any evidence of that thing existing. Which, if it did, I feel like someone would know. So I don't know if he had a modded game that added that, although you would think that we've heard of it, or... Like, I don't know what happened there. It's like a vivid memory of that thing existing and us playing with it. And when I got my own Game Shark, I like tried to figure out how to do it, and I never could figure it out. Yeah, these guys just respawn forever, so I don't know why I'm fighting them. Basically, we just have to run around and here. I always go on the other side. I don't know if there's a reason for that. I don't know if this side's useless or what. But there's a mini-boss over here somewhere. A mini-boss of a crocodile. I did not know there was one of those. That was very interesting. But yeah. I do have a third channel. I don't really talk about it much because until recently it had very little content. And it was just 2 projects that I worked on and then have kind of neglected. Which was, I was making a map in Gary's mod that resembled a map from Banjo-Tooie, which I still want to finish that someday. But I just have so many projects to do, and things that I don't think will ever make me money are things that become low priority whenever I have money problems, such as the past few months. But yeah, and the other one is my Minecraft mod that I was working on, single player mod. Although it can be multiplayer too, but it's differentiated from Cheese Mod, which was my server-only mod. Which I had a lot of fun making Cheese Mod. It's not really relevant anymore because a lot of the features have either like been done better by someone else or have become part of the base game. So yeah, that's unfortunate. Basically, it'd be a lot of work to create a new one for the new versions of Minecraft. What killed it was that time where Bucket died, because they were like, oh no, can't make Bucket anymore for whatever reason, and then they tried to just delete the entire project, basically. Which was fun. Bucket being, of course, the Minecraft server mod. This is a long thing where we got lots of things to discuss that aren't necessarily RuneScape related. This is why it's taken so long to do this as well. It's like I need so much time just to get through this dang dungeon. I need to get faster, I think. Okay, if these guys have started, then we are going to get all up in their business. We don't actually have to fight all these guys. We only have to fight the door guards or gates or whatever. I've always fought the guys just because usually the damage adds up so fast, but maybe I don't have to in this run. Maybe I should just be fast. But yeah, anyway though, I'm trying to do more things on my third channel, which is KaBob Dev, what it's called. It's basically for anything that where I'm making stuff that's not like me playing a game. Although it can have me playing a game as well, if it's a game that I made. Or something I made in the game. For example, the Red Alert mod that I was talking about a second ago. So do we just need to fight these guys up here then? Because if so, that would definitely help a lot. We only have to fight these idiots. Because we can deal with crowds with magic. That's for sure. It's very fun to have that ability in a crowd. Right, Cloaked Zealot number 5000. Let's get rid of you. See if we have successfully actually used some strategy. I don't know how you could do this. I don't know how people do this in the normal mode. I would just die instantly if I tried to do this. Because the enemies will follow you forever until you enter a door like that. We're almost at the next boss. He's down there. That's good. Let's force our way in. Obviously, we do want to kill everything before we reach the boss, because the last thing I want is some of these idiots joining in on the battle if I don't get the barrier up fast enough. So it was nice to skip through there, but we do have to kill all these guys. But yeah, anyway. KaBob Dev is a channel that I'm trying to do something. I don't expect that channel to ever be popular. Basically, it's for people who, like, look at something of mine and be like, oh, I want to see more about it. I do make a lot of things. I'm not good at finishing projects, but I'm trying to change that. Trying not to leave anything new unfinished. If I start something, I want to finish it from here on out, no matter what. Which does mean I have to be selective about the things I start as well. Alright, so yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. Okay, we do have a mini-boss here, so it looks like we do have to check out one of the side paths, unfortunately. But oh well, at least we'll be done worrying about mini-bosses after this. Just let my guy auto-retaliate through these guys real quick. We will be ready to do more. Like, one thing I've always been tempted to do in Minecraft was make RuneScape stuff in it. And other people have done that, obviously. I myself did try to make Lumbridge Castle a few times. The problem is base Minecraft, especially at the time, it's gotten a little better, but it was way too limiting in the selection of blocks. The biggest problem is walls, though, because with the interior of RuneScape buildings, the walls are not like a full block thick. You can stand right next to them, which causes a lot of problems on the sizing of things. If you want a properly sized interior, then the exterior probably needs to be a lot bigger than normal. It just didn't feel very good in that case, but there's definitely like mods and stuff that had micro blocks and stuff that if you had, you know, hundreds of hours of time, you could really make a cool looking RuneScape representation. I feel like it would almost be easier, though, to extract the models and, you know, layout of the game and use a conversion program to convert it into those micro blocks. It's beyond anything I could do, but I feel like it'd be easier for someone who does know how to do that stuff to do that than it would be for me to do it manually. Okay, what is this item that I'm seeing over here? There it is. Acolyte Diaries page. Let's inspect these real quick. 11 more needed. Over here we have a prayer potion, which, you know, I'll take it, I guess, if I can click on it. Alright, so who is our boss friend in here? The Violet Lotus. Let's try to lure them out here, so that we don't have to fight their friends and waste even more time. Alright. We still have our overloads, so we should be good for this battle. No, not the depth of existence. These guys are very crazy. Oh look, more KaBobs. My KaBob collection is going to be huge. Now all I need to do is convince a JMod to like add Ugthinky KaBob overloads that turn him into the best healing item in the game, and then I will be rich for my investment in a random item. That is the dream of RuneScape, isn't it? For people who collect items, is like one of the random useless items you collect who suddenly have an update where people buy it for like 200k for a week. Because, you know, there's been some updates in the past couple years where it's like, oh look, now this random flower that was worth barely anything before can be fed to animals. Now it's worth $1 bajillion for 1 week. Things like that. It would just be amazing if that ever happened to me. It will not. But it could. Oh, those guys didn't see me? I mean, I'll take it. We gotta fight all these guys still. These jerks are some hiding in the corners. I remember them. We have lost our very nice prayer renewal effect and overload effect, but, you know, we got this. I'm just gonna let my auto-retaliate do the work for me, because I'm not concerned. We have a prayer potion to replace all this prayer we're using up. And yeah, it's good stuff. I'm not sure what we're going to do after Curse of the Black Stone is finally done. What will next week's project be? I don't know. I doubt we're going to get many major updates until after RuneFest, which I don't remember when RuneFest is. It's in September, isn't it? I don't know. But they were talking about releasing, what was it? I know they were talking about releasing the weapon update, weapon diversity update, pretty fast. I don't know if that's still the plan or not, but that would be pretty cool if that came out, I guess. I mean, I need to get better weapons on my account. We have Drygors, something. I suppose that's one thing is I kind of just got Drygors to have Drygors, but now I have to actually worry about which type of Drygor I have. I might have gotten the mace, I think, at least in the offhand. I'm gonna get rid of this guy because they're being a bit annoying. I actually need to heal up now because of these jerks. Yeah, that should do it. These idiots are just sitting over here healing constantly. Whatever. Don't care about them. But yeah, I should actually look into which Drygars I own on my accounts. Figure out which effects I want. Of course, they did say they were going to tone down the effects. So I don't know if that's delayed the update or how much. Okay, can I really not kill these guys because they're just constantly healing? Fine. I'll kill the Sodapanas then. I thought they were too busy healing each other to focus. You know what? Now they probably will be. Now I'm gonna take out these guys. Well, these guys hopefully... No, they're still trying to heal these guys, apparently. Did they take damage? Yeah, they're all damaged. They're just not healing each other for some reason. Very strange. It'd be nice if I could use my ultimate and just finish this guy off. Now, that'd be really nice. There we go. That was kind of stupid the way I did that, but you know, whatever. About to run out of prayer. But it's fine. We don't actually need it. We are going way too slow, though. I'm definitely going to have to rush over to Seiryu, because it's a long fight, and I do not want to run out of vampirism. That is not something I want. Although I think I can reset it with the elite membership thingy, whatever it's called this year. I always forget to use that thing, but yeah, I think you can do that, can't you? Yeah, these guys are really annoying, aren't they? Let's drink my prayer potion. Although he can't heal himself, can he? Prayer. Okay, I can't, apparently. Now I can. I don't know why I always disassemble these, but I do. What do we get in a drop? We got a Nechrite Stone Spirit. Oh, the excitement. How much is it? 774 GP. Pretty good, right? We're rich now? Nah. Okay, I don't think I needed to drink all three things of that prayer potion, but I wanted it. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Let's get rid of these dang cloaked zealots. And get down to this guy up here. And deal with him. I would love to get past the second fight. Alright, these guys are all dead. I've not been using my group fighting setup, which maybe I should have. I don't know. I don't think it's better for bosses, though, so switching to it was a bit silly at that point. But maybe I should have been using it for that fight. Anyway, we can go ahead, drink an overload, and, I mean, that's all the preparation I need. Alright, so yeah, he spawns in this guy. I don't really know his deal. I know if you're too far away from Masuda, then he will do more damage. And, like, we should probably avoid this, But do we actually need to? I don't know. How long is he going to do it? Not a clue. That did do a lot of damage, though, I will say. Probably shouldn't have stood it as long as I did. He's got a second phase to his fight where he, like, floats around, I think. But we'll see what happens. Okay, yep, there's crazy things going on here. Yeah, I did not want to talk to my stupid guy. Gonna pulverize me, run away! I don't think I ran away very well. I should be using my abilities here. Okay, yep, like that. I can't remember if he, like, gets better defense or something. Oh, get out of here. Okay, that was not very good. That was not very good at all. I'm taking a lot of damage. We do have a free death and a sign, though, so, you know. Not, like, overly concerned here. This idiot does get me. Of course, the nice thing is that the special effect of the camel staff does reduce his accuracy while it's in effect. Which is a very nice thing, because having him miss me would be nice. Alright, so he's gonna pulverize me. I don't know if that actually helped at all. I feel like 360 is probably just the normal. Keep away from me. Alright, he's running over. Is he about to do a spinny attack? Yep. Let's just run on over here real quick. Go ahead and do this. Chain this guy around a little. Okay, he's calmed down a little. That's good. I think we have done it now. There we go, second phase. Oh, come on. Can't hurt him while he's doing this little crap. Will melt every crown. How nice. Good stuff. Can you stop now and let me actually hurt you? That'd be nice. Am I supposed to kill the Thrashing Waters? I think killing the Thrashing Waters gives you, like, a bonus. And I think about it. I was just ignoring them because they couldn't do much damage, but yeah. Maybe I need it. Maybe I need to kill some of these. I don't really remember how this boss works. Can we hurt him now? No. Oh well. Get rid of these Thrashing Waters, I guess. He's spawning more, though, so, you know. There's only so much I can do. Get out of here, water. I'm not seeing any, like, buffs, so I don't think we're getting anything killing these. But I'm gonna wipe them out anyway, because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't think this is correct. Okay, yeah, we're done. Let's just kill him. There has to be a way to hit him, right? Or not? I mean, we're doing minor damage to him. But not enough. Okay, there we go. He finally calmed down. How nice of him to rejoin the battle. I guess if I was taking massive damage, that would have been scarier. But as it is, it's just deal a lot of damage the boss fight. While doing minimal efforts. I could have read about him. I do have a page open that does say details about the fights, but it's a lot of text. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on in these fights that we don't really need to care about in story mode. Find the one little detail is a lot of work. Oh well, he seems a lot calmer during the second part. I think I remember that. It's like it goes easy mode at the end. No more crazy spinning attacks or anything. No more duplicate guy. Just man-on-man fighting. Come on, though. We only have 17 minutes left on Vampirism. I would like to get to Seiryu. It's a long fight of its own. A long, long fight, and I don't really remember many of the details. There we go. That was crazy. Staircase just appeared. Alright, and down we go. Continuing on, no time to waste. We got defense pylons now. I don't think we have to actually kill them. They're very easy to kill, though. Goodbye, defense pylon. Alright. Yes. Getting to Sarayu is very difficult, as you can tell. Seriously, though, it's the length of the fight that concerns me, not the getting to him. Do we just have to kill all the defense pylons, or is it just, like, the close ones, or what? Man, that was, like, almost a 5-minute fight against that guy, and that's with his health reduced and me not having to worry about damage very much. See what I talk about? I'm a noob. Didn't take that long. I don't know, are there enemies down there I can't see, or what? Defense pylons. Okay, that's all we need. I thought so. So yeah, we do have this treasure chest here. I should have items in there from when I've messed around here, yeah. Some relics of Aminishi, some... I have 10 onyx dust? How do I have that many onyx dust? I don't even know. I mean, it's just onyx dust, not onyx, but you get the idea. Alright, well, we got that amount of time left. Fight this guy here. I'm fairly concerned about this fight, I would say. Alright, yeah, I guess let's just run in, though. Putting it off doesn't make much sense. So let's just get started here. Get my prayer back. So I do know the things on the ground are very dangerous. You do not want to mess with them. Alright, so he takes a huge breath. I don't really know. Okay, that doesn't really need to be avoided, does it? Doesn't seem like it. Got some crazy music here. Don't stand on the things on the ground. Okay. Oh crap, I don't remember how to do this. Like, do I stand on it? Or do I don't stand on it? I think it's the second dungeon that has things you stand on. Can you, like, just search through that to avoid it? I don't know. I am taking damage, but I'm dealing damage as well, so there's that. If I could keep dealing damage, I would siphon some of his health. Okay, we want to avoid this. This is why you do not want melee on this boss. I'm just gonna ignore that move from now on. It's too much. Our healing can offset it for the most part. Main thing is just to avoid all the things on the ground. Shadow energy. Don't know. I don't know the story here with the shadow energy. Okay, nope, we gotta move. We gotta move. We just gotta move. Man, this is a lot of damage. Okay, are we doing something wrong? Deep breath. I don't know. It's too hard to figure this out. Are we even doing damage to him? Like, do we need to stand on that to do damage? I don't know. We're taking way too much damage here. What am I doing wrong? I need to know, but I can't look and read while I do this fight. It's clearly, his health bar is not moving very much, even though we are dealing damage. Okay, there we go, though. We want to jump. No, don't attack, jump. For some reason I thought that was the jump point, but it is not. We have to jump up here and deal with this. But very annoyingly, these things will show up that you have to stop, otherwise they'll heal everything. But we do need to defeat the black crystals as well, so... yeah, this is a situation where having the damage boosting auras would probably be pretty useful. This is not how I remember this. Oh, there they are. Yeah, I knew they had to show up at some point. Now, what you can do is jump down and kill them real quick, which I've waited too long. I've waited way too long. Yep. Alright, we killed them all. don't know if we succeeded in killing them all, honestly. Well, it didn't kill the crystal. I think that's what it does. We can get rid of the crystal in the first one. That would be really great. There's 3 of them. And obviously this will be a very, dang it, very long fight if we don't take care of it. Can you kill these, please? Please kill these. I do not want them doing whatever it is they do. I don't think they can do anything at this point, but just in case they can, I am stopping them in their tracks. Oh, well, at least we'll be able to deal with it pretty well. Now we just have to fight through that ridiculously long thing. I'm realizing now I probably should have brought some actual prayer potions with me. That's the one thing I did forget. Because my prayer is going to run out, and I'm not going to be able to restore it except for whenever this thing's on charge. Not often. Okay, let's move on that. Yeah, we've got to kill that thing next time. Desperately need to kill it. If we don't kill it, we're in major trouble. Just in how long this boss fight's going to take. We want to kill it and do moderate damage to the next one, but we're not going to be able to kill the next one, obviously, on the next go. But we can at least keep going here. Still don't really know what the point of that is. It's very scary, you know. Oh, it makes the line go at you? Is that what it does? I hadn't noticed. I knew that happened. I just didn't notice it any of the previous times if that's what it was doing. Alright, come on. It's a lot of damage we have to do just to get this boss fight moving along. This is what I mean. Like, I don't even know how to imagine myself doing this fight where I'm taking 100% damage when this is 10% damage and I'm still having to eat. Part of it's just because I'm not good, but, you know, part of it's because it's a lot of damage. Obviously, you can resonance and all those other abilities and switch escape and RTAA and all the things that I do not do, such as stepping away from those hands. That would probably be a smart thing to do. And also topping up my overload in a second. Don't want to let it run out for no good reason. Soul Split would be really useful here. Okay, so we can jump up here. Very fast. Gotta get this thing killed. Quick. Please do not waste time, KaBob. Get this crystal done. So we can start on the second one. We want to do at least 20k damage on the second one so that we can successfully kill at the next one very easily without having to concern ourselves too much. Looks like it shouldn't be a problem. We can jump down now, actually. Come on, jump down. Thank you for actually jumping down. I just wanted to make sure I did some damage. I think we did almost 15k damage. Yeah, I should probably just get started on these guys. Okay, so jump back up there now. Oh wait, no, I left one. That's not good. Well, that sucks. That sucks a lot. He might do a thing. I think they have a limited amount of healing power each, so, you know, if he does decide to go for it, whatever. Now, last time it kicked us down there, all those things were still there. Yes, that happened again, so we just need to be ready. I'm not using my group attacking stuff again. That's my problem. That's what I've been doing wrong. I still need to get chroming. I've been working on saving up for it. That'd be what I would put on my camel staff when I augment it, finally. Alright. Yeah, I don't know if this is great for boss fights, but it's definitely good for those guys. If I'd been using it, it would have been smart. I'll switch back for the actual Seria fight, though. Because I don't think I've put as much effort into optimizing that bar as I have this one. Not that my bars are very optimized or anything, but, you know. It's at least something. So yeah, that thing It did get healed up a little bit, but looks like 5k maybe? I don't know. Point is, it is damaged, which gives me hope that we can kill it next time. Move over here. He's taking a deep breath. We can go ahead and use Excalibur. Undo his damage. We're not going to get Vampirism through the whole fight. That sucks. But maybe we could try, is it Wild Magic? I don't know. We could use the Majorat Aura. That's a 5% damage increase. Could definitely try that. 5% might be all the difference we need. Do not know, really. Try to stay over here so that I can jump up there ASAP as soon as we win. This is what it's like to bosses me, though. It's very time-consuming. Alright, so yeah, that's coming at me. Dodge that a little bit. Don't know how much damage we have to do in order to get him to fall down, but feels like maybe we're getting there again. My prayer is about to run out, so it'd probably be smart to do that. Just so that I can keep on praying. Okay, yeah, that is coming for me. Great, I gotta stand. Okay, is he falling? He is falling. Jump, 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 jump over the thing. Alright, we gotta get moving on this. Please kill now. The question is, do I try to just go for it? Or do I jump down there and try to stop him? It's a tough question. If I screw it up and miscalculate, then that's the end of it. Okay, good. Using that. Yeah, I don't know. This is going to be close if we try that method. I don't know that I should. Can we do 20k damage before that thing touches? Maybe? I think we can, maybe, because of this. Oh, it's so close. Dang it. Oh, yes, we did it. Okay. So I'm just going to let those things hit. Well, I guess I can start fighting now. You know, why not? I think that was the best strategy there, really. We got lucky, though. That was very close. So this will let me damage this black crystal. And you know what else I need to be doing while we do this, because this is even high priority, is get that active. So that when we teleport down there, we can start attacking these guys immediately. Come on. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Take care of the group. Alright. I need to get used to keybinds on switching stuff like that. But whatever. So what'd that leave that at? Where is it? Let me see it. Okay, so we should be able to finish that one off just by attacking it without having to worry about it healing. This is excellent. I'm going to eat a food to celebrate. We've not even died, which is nice. But we had the death in our pocket if necessary. My original plan for this week was to maybe try to learn this dungeon in normal mode on my main account, but then I realized that this would probably be a better use of my time to get this out of the way. Oh, look, a Bainite Stone Spirit from one of those guys. Yeah, there's some interesting places where you can receive those drops. You shouldn't normally be able to receive drops, but it just works. Okay, so we still have Vampirism and Bunyip, but they're almost gone. And then the real battle begins. This is why we have food. Because, yeah, we won't be able to heal except for eating and Excalibur once we run out of Vampirism. Which is less than ideal. Prayer situation is also less than ideal. You know what? My overload ran out. I didn't realize. Probably would have been smart to keep that, right? When did my overload? It wore off there. Not that long ago, luckily. Important to keep the the overload up because it's what helps keep my prayer from running out. We kind of want the prayer. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, it's falling down. Prayer is out, which is bad. It's very bad, actually. We're gonna have to do this without prayer, which I don't know that we can. We will try, though. We got some prayer, at least. I think we can do it. I feel like we can. We can keep toggling prayer on as well. Definitely helpful. Okay, come on. We got this. We're much closer than we were last time. At the point where they spawned. There we go. Hooray, we did it. I forgot that you didn't have to fight him at all. I thought that you'd have to do like some token amount of damage at the very least after you took down the last one. Oh, so this is just the conversation we're having then. Obviously I couldn't read all the dialogue in this temple because I was too busy not dying trying to do the fight. But yes, he is talking to us apparently. Like the giant dragon that he is. Yeah, he's hinting at where the next dungeon is. Deep in the wilderness. And yes, we will go help them tomorrow. It's going to be a long, difficult journey. Hopefully I have the time to do it. Otherwise, there will be problems. We will try. Okay, is that all the conversation then? Yes. Alright, so yeah. The weird thing about Elite Dungeons is there's like no indication that they're done. They just finish, and then you can leave. And then when you come back, they'll be like, do you want to continue where you left off? And it's really confusing. I wish it would just tell you, like, congratulations, you have completed the dungeon. Feel free to restart. But it does not. But yeah, the thing we never looked at was this. You can teleport to the temple entrance and then exit. But yeah, then at any point, you can go ahead and head on back in, right? Or did they get rid of that? Apparently they got rid of it. That's nice. That was there. I saw someone complaining about that, though. Oh, well, maybe it only happens in normal mode, not in story mode. I don't know. Point is, we did it. We have checked that requirement off for Curse of the Blackstone. Does that actually show up in there? No, it does not, because it's technically part of the quest. So it doesn't show up whether or not you've done them before. But we have done them. And there's probably a place to check it, because obviously story mode has other points to it other than just the quest. But yeah. Anyway though, tomorrow we'll be doing Elite Dungeon 2 if things go according to plan. After that, of course, 3 and then the quest. I'll see you guys then. Bye!